And what's going on, everybody? Your boy Blake, Money Blake, with another episode of Loaded Joe's MMA podcast. Thank everybody for tuning in. For real, I don't know what to say. Y'all guys just keep tuning in, and I just keep saying some funny shit, and then we talk to fighters, and I don't know. Y'all keep the show going, not me. I just, I'm the conduit for the universe. What can I say? Shout outs to all of our sponsors: Fightbook MMA, Elite Sports, Zen Soap. Gear Athletics, gearworldwide.com, Austin Kickboxing Academy, NOP Media. Without them, there is no us. Like they put in a lot of work to keep us here, and we put in a lot of work to keep them there. My guest tonight is I'm happy. I'm happy anytime there is MMA, not only in Texas but in Austin. It's in Cedar Park, but that's North Austin. Everybody knows this. Our guest tonight is headlining Strike League's card, April 8th, Saturday, April 8th. I have one half of the headlining act, Mr. Juan Torres. Juan, how you doing, my man?
All right, thank you for having me.
Man, I thank you for coming on, man. I always appreciate when fighters come on like during their fight camp. Man, they ain't gotta be here, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be training, it could be sleeping, recovering, ice bathing, and a million different things you could be doing. So thank you, my man. Let's hop into this, man. You headline a card. I love it, man. It's in Texas, it's in your backyard, and you're super fucking active, dude. Like I think that's one thing. I was going through your record, man. Just super fucking active. I love it, man. How'd you get rolled up into this business right here, man?
Man, I tell you, I was playing college ball over in Louisiana, a little Division II school, Louisiana College. Got done with that, and I'm pretty athletic, and I just wanted to keep competing. And my friend Will Tubbs actually brought me into the gym over there in Louisiana called SIFT MMA, Shanty Irish Fight Team. MMA. Went up there and sparred a little bit, and the coach up there thought I was really good, so he let me keep coming and training with them, and I just fell in love with the sport, man. I've been fighting all throughout basically my whole life, man, out there in the streets and stuff. So man, it's something different, learning techniques and different martial arts,
Well, let's dig into that, man, because so like in the streets, what's your background, man? Walk me through. What was young Juan like as a kid, man? What was he doing in the streets, man?
Man, young Juan was a man. He was a mess, man. I actually grew up with UFC heavyweight Derek Lewis. Me and him, we were best.
Oh no shit. Okay.
Yeah, so we did a lot of we were out there a lot.
Yeah.
We were out there a lot, and he ended up having to do some time, and I actually got away from there and went to college and graduated and ended up working out here for the state, for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a little bit.
Okay. Shout out to Texas, man. I love it.
Already. Yeah.
I'm here in Austin, man, so we Texas connected, baby. You know how we do. I love it, man. But that's so interesting, man. Like you go this one way, and there's this other path, right, that you could have easily that you deviated from, right? Like you chose to do this, not that, and it's so interesting to kind of see the different roads that still people like, even though there was this rough shit. You and Derek are still finding your ways. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think people understand. Like Houston, it's not sugar plums and fairies. Like it's
right, exactly.
It's a lot of places there where you don't want to be there sometimes. You know what I mean?
And I tell you what, even out there, getting out in the suburbs, man, it's getting better out there in the suburbs, man.
Shit. Yeah, last time I was out there, man, it was you go through some of the wards. I know some people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from the best part of Austin either, but so some people go through some. It's still I don't think people realize, like when Derek Lewis is on the mic and he's talking the way he is and saying the things he is, like I do a lot. People are like, well, what do you think of this, Blake? I'm like, well, you don't know Texas. Like you honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't fucking know Texas. Like this is what this is shit that we do. Like this shit we say. Like
Yeah.
It's not a fucking game, man.
No, man, it really ain't.
Oh man, I love it. Why you so you do the college thing. Obviously, you got your right head on, the right hat around the right head. You know, you're on the right track, doing the right shit, and you're so active, man. Last year, you have 5 fights, dude. Like
5 or 6, yeah.
Dude, you're going balls to the walls, man. Like, what's up? What is up with this? Like, what is in you, right? That makes you just like where everybody's like, I'll take a fight like over here and I'll fight over there. Like, where does that come from, man?
I honestly, man, I love the sport. You know, I train every day.
Yeah.
You know, and shit, if I can fight, then why not? I mean, I'll fight anybody. I'm not scared of it. And it, like you said, it shows in my record. You know, a big name, a small name, it don't matter, man. We're gonna get in the cage and we're gonna fight.
Yeah, man. You know, people look on your record, right? Justin Wren is on there. Obviously, Justin, very good, and he does does a lot of good, right? Roger Narvaez, a friend of the show. And I think there was a lot of respect garnered for you after that fight, right? Like, even though it didn't go in your favor, like nobody, I like all the comments, right? So Roger's my boy, and I think that's where I heard of you, right? Because you fought Roger, but it was no love lost, right? Like everybody in the comments was like, "Damn, Juan is a G. Juan is this." Like, did you feel that? Like, am I just making stuff up?
No, man. I'll tell you what, man. I got so much respect after that fight, and you know. After the Justin Wren fight is when I really just started taking off because I felt like I really felt like I beat Justin in that fight. Like, if it wasn't for me talking shit and acting stupid the way I was on in the fight, if I would have just focused, and that's been my biggest issue is, man, sometimes I'll get tired and I'll just start talking crap, man. It's just I don't know.
Yeah. It's a Houston in you, man.
I guess so, man. But, you know, that's probably the biggest thing for my coaches, man. Just shut your mouth, finish the fight, and then talk.
Right.
So, but yeah, after the Roger fight, man, that dude, he's a hell of a person, a hell of a fighter, man. I learned so much just fighting him, you know.
Yeah.
That was actually my first light heavyweight fight because heavyweight. I think I cut 45 pounds for that fight.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, you still came out there. Again, there was a lot of respect. I remember when after the fight, and so I want to feel for people who already know, like this conversation's for everybody, right? For people that do know you, people that don't know you. I'm sure a lot of your friends and family, a lot of people also, just like people that don't, because you're headlining a fucking card here, right? Like I think a lot of people are familiar with the Bubba Daniel story, right? Bubba McDaniel story. They're not familiar with the Juan Torres story. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
So this is interesting, man. I like digging into wasn't I might be mistaken. Word on the street, wasn't Bubba supposed to fight somebody else?
I'm not sure. I actually got offered the fight, I think 12 weeks before the show. So I'm not sure if he was supposed to fight anybody else, but as soon as they offered it to me, I jumped on it. I said, "Yep, I'll be there."
I think I brought that up because I wanted to make sure like you had ample time to train for this fight, right? Like,
oh yeah,
okay,
oh, yeah.
I like it, man. So walk me through, man. We're a week out from the fight. What's a typical typical fucking day for Juan when Juan does this when he wakes up. He does this when he goes to sleep. What's all the in between, man?
I get up about 6 in the morning, go out there, get my 3 miles in first off, man.
Damn.
And I'll hit the gym. I'll go lift my weights and do my explosive workout in the gym. Come back home for a little bit, rest, and go back out there. And my main focus for this fight is, man, my cardio. I got to get my cardio. My cardio has to be there. If my cardio's there, I honestly believe I'm one of the hardest hitters in Texas, man. Like, everybody I fight, I cut or almost knock them out if I quit talking shit. So, yeah, man, I just get my weight training in, then, go get my BJJ over Gracie Humada over in Conroe.
Yeah.
From there, I'll work with Manny Gonzalez, do some Muay Thai and boxing, and back to running, man. Before I go to bed, I just got done running a little while ago, so.
I love it, man. Full
active all day, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, man, I like to hear that, right? I like to hear I'm training all day, I'm grinding all night. It's you know, like Mike Jones say, you don't work, you don't eat. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But you don't know I knew that. But I does it give you some confidence, man? Again, for people that don't know the fight, like Bubba has not been, and it's not a knock on Bubba, just he hasn't been as active as you, man. Does that something you and your coaches like think about, talk about? You're like, listen, like I kind of makes me feel good in my head, like give me a little leg up on the confidence.
I mean, it gives me a leg up a little bit, but I know Bubba's going to be ready.
Right, for sure.
I know he's going to be ready. I know he's been training. I think he just had a fight in Oklahoma against, I think it was Andre Kavanaugh or something like that. So I know he's been training. I know he just had a fight, so I know he'll be ready. I got to worry about me. That's it, you know.
Right, for sure, man. And are you like one of the fighters or one of the guys who likes to, because I'm a huge fan of it, like watch a lot of film, whether it's on Bubba or not. Like, do you like to watch a lot of film, fight analysts breakdown, or do you leave that up for your coaches? It's always different with fighter to fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Right. When they offered me the fight, I looked him up to see who it was. Watched a couple of his fights, and accepted the fight right away. And I just got to focus on me. Got to get this cardio. Got to get my strength back up. My endurance, man. My endurance is my biggest enemy sometimes.
And it's good that you kind of know you, right? Like you know your weaknesses, your strengths, because I think that's you've been around the game, so like there's a lot of fighters out there. Like you'll talk to them, and they almost have, and you got to have it, right? You got to have like this undefeated mentality, but they don't admit like this is where I need to make myself improvements, right? And and that kind of comes, I think, with experience, right? Whether it's wins or loss, it's just experience, just being around different people, different coaches, different gyms, absorbing, whatever it is from whoever your opponent is. Like it's just experience, right?
Right.
Would you say so? Yeah, man. What would you say, man, is the biggest shit that you've learned, biggest gem that you've learned that maybe you didn't think when you started this, man, that you was like, I'm gonna learn this. I'm gonna learn about this in this way. Does that make any sense?
No, not really. Explain a little bit.
Like, I just, like for instance, just speaking in generalities, if I was a fighter, I discovered XYZ about myself that I wouldn't have learned maybe not doing martial arts.
Definitely my toughness, how much more I can push. You can always push a little bit more, and I think those, my coaches bring that out of me. Sean Key, Manny Gonzalez, they bring that out of me, man. That I want to give up, and you're gonna go 3 more rounds. It ain't over yet. Definitely that.
Yeah,
definitely that.
I like it. That's what coaches are there for, right? Like they're like, no, you can, shut the fuck up and go do 2-3 more rounds.
They're gonna jump on me for sure. Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Juan, there's a thing I like to do, man, as we get closer to the end of the interview. Cause I know it's getting late, and you gotta wake up early, get some more running. But I like to do a thing called random ass questions. And random ass questions is exactly what it sounds like, my man. Just some random ass questions. So we'll hop right into it. First random ass question, man. Favorite drink at the bar?
Jack and Coke.
That seems to. I'm not.
Classy,
I love it. Yeah, I'm a whiskey and Coke guy myself, man. I love it. Favorite fighter of all time?
Derek Lewis.
Ah, yeah, man.
Big brother.
He is a force to be reckoned with, man.
Damn right, man.
That's awesome.
The next champ.
Yeah, you know what? With the way things are going, that's again, I don't know him personally, but speaking as an outsider, it's very possible, man. It is super possible, and I don't know. Like, people got to stay woke, because that is very much a possibility, my man. Favorite movie of all time?
Remember the Titans.
Oh.
And all the Batman movies. I'm a Batman.
Which one?
Remember the Titans.
Which Batman though is it though? Which one's the one you're like, I could watch this one more than the other ones?
Which one's the one with Batman Returns? Or no, Batman, The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. That's right. Yeah.
The Dark Knight, man. That's it.
I wanted to say Dark Knight Rises, but I'm like, no, that's you haven't got enough sleep. Shut up. Yeah, it's Dark Knight though. That's the one, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Most exciting experience of your life?
I think just, man, taking a vacation to Cali, man. I hadn't been out there, and I loved it. It was awesome out there.
That's dope, man. And that kind of goes into the next vacation spot you've never been to, but always wanted to go to.
Cancun. Gotta go to Cancun, man, before I die.
You are in Houston, man. You should take when you get a chance, if the chance ever arrives, you got to do a cruise, brother.
That's. Yeah,
that is.
I had to get on one of them ships.
I'm telling you, man. You can drink all day. At least that's what I did. It does take you to Cancun, though. For sure, I just want to take you. You get the chance to do it, my man. Definitely, I'm gonna highly recommend it as a loaded Joe. We're gonna get into the TMZ questions, so we gotta hop them out like this, man. Celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush. Jessica Alba.
Oh my God! Right? She's timeless, dude. Like, it don't matter.
Yeah, she's perfect.
Oh, it doesn't matter how old I get. She stays the same age. I love it, man. Country with the most beautiful women.
The USA, man.
I love it. Right? I tell people. I haven't done that question in a long time, but I always tell people USA is like. It's like the Golden Corral. It's like the buffet of life.
They got everything.
They got a little bit, a little bit of everything, my man. Country with the ugliest women.
I don't know, man.
He's like, wherever it is, I don't want to go there.
I don't want to offend nobody. I don't know.
I love it. We plead the 1, 2, 3, 5th. I love it, man. Last question. And then we'll get you on out of here, man. If you were writing a book about your life, what would the title be?
Mi vida loca.
Mi vida loca. The crazy life. I love it.
My crazy life. Yeah.
I love it, man. Juan, it's been awesome having you on, brother. Please let people know where they can find you online. Shout out to sponsors. You shout out all the Houston. You just do whatever you want to do right now. You got the floor, my man.
Man, y'all can add me on Facebook. I'm, accepting everybody on Facebook. I need to make me one of them fan pages, I guess.
There you go.
I've been having people add me like crazy, but I want to, thank my family, Brad Myers, Tim Lashley, Sean Key, all the Gracie Humada, all the jiu-jitsu fighters out there. Manny Gonzalez, Matt Wilson from Pressa, Conroe, Dylan Nissom, just everybody out there showing me love, man. I appreciate it, and I'm going to go out there and put on a show for y'all for sure.
I love it, man. Juan, the fight, April 8th, next Saturday, you versus Bubba McDaniel. Juan, I want to thank you for coming on, my man. Everybody, Austin, Texas, it's going down next Saturday. Juan, you train hard, train safe. Hopefully you get the win. Hopefully you come back on. We can talk some more shit, my man.
I appreciate it, brother, man.
You're very welcome,
my
man. You're very welcome, man. You do have a good rest of the night, my man.
You too, bye-bye.
All right, peace.